If you run free consultations at your clinic and around 3 out of every 10 people don't turn up, you're not losing free time, you're losing close to £1,500 in booked package revenue every time 10 people no-show on a treatment worth £500. I know that number because I lived it, and no-shows on free consults are the single most undercounted revenue leak in an established aesthetic clinic. What you're seeing is my AI clone. I use it so I can spend my time doing the actual work, helping clinic owners build businesses that run without them. Every word in these videos is mine. 20 years, 9 clinics, real experience. Let's continue. Here's what most clinic owners think about no-shows. It's just part of the business, especially on free consults. What are you going to do? Chase people for not showing up to something free? The honest answer is, that belief is exactly why your P&L looks the way it does. Let me tell you what was happening in my own clinics. We ran free laser hair removal consultations. Laser packages were around £500 at the time. 3 out of every 10 consultations were no-shows, not 1 in 10. 3, and the reason? It wasn't the patients, it was the structure. The receptionist was supposed to call each consult the day before to confirm, but she was on the front desk all day, dealing with existing clients, processing payments, answering the phone, handling walk-ins. By the time she had a free moment, the day was gone. Sometimes she forgot, sometimes a new receptionist started, and nobody told her the confirmation call was part of the job. Staff changed, the handover didn't happen, and the consults just stopped getting called, so 3 in 10 didn't turn up. On a £500 package, that's £1,500 of booked revenue, walking out of every 10 consults. Multiply that across a month, and the number gets ugly fast. And here's the thing, because the consults were free, nobody in the business could see the real cost. The loss didn't show up as a bill, it showed up as a quieter treatment room, a treatment coordinator with nothing to follow up on, and a monthly revenue number that never quite matched the lead volume on the board. That's not a staffing problem, that's a structural one. Quick question while we're here. Which one of these sounds most like your clinic right now? Free consults with no confirmation system, paid appointments where the reminder depends on whoever's on reception that day, or somewhere in between? Drop it in the comments, I read them. The fix isn't more discipline from your receptionist. The fix is taking the reminder off her to-do list completely. Here's what we put in place, and what I now recommend to every clinic owner doing £20,000 plus a month. A 2-stage automated SMS reminder sequence. Stage 1. 48 hours before the appointment, the patient gets a text reminding them of the time, the treatment, and the clinic address. Stage 2. 24 hours before, they get a second text, shorter, more direct, with a one-tap reschedule link built in. That reschedule link is the part that matters most, because what most owners don't realize is no-shows aren't usually people deciding not to come. They're people who genuinely can't make it, feel awkward calling the clinic to cancel, and then just ghost. Give them a frictionless way to reschedule, and the behavior changes. In my clinics, no-shows dropped from 3 in 10 to 1 in 10. That's a 66% reduction. Same leads, same consults booked, but 2/3 more of them actually walked through the door. The 40% in the title of this video is the conservative figure. Most clinics that install this properly land somewhere between 40% and 70% reduction in no-shows, depending on their starting point and how tightly the sequence is set up. In other words, the consults you're already paying for in marketing spend suddenly start converting at the rate you assumed they would when you built the business model. 3 things to set up properly if you're building this yourself. First, the reschedule link has to go to a booking page that shows live availability. Sending them to a page that says, "Call us to rebook," defeats the point. If they can self-serve, they will. Second, the tone of the message matters. It should feel like a professional reminder from a clinic, not a marketing blast. Short, human, includes their name, the treatment, the time, and one clear action. Third, don't over-message. Some owners panic and add a 72-hour reminder, a 12-hour reminder, a morning of reminder. That's too much. 2 touch points, spaced properly, outperform 5 touch points every time. More isn't better. Better is better. No-shows are one of 7 structural leaks I consistently see in clinics doing £20,000 plus a month. The reminder gap is one of them, but there are 6 more, each one quietly draining revenue from a clinic the owner assumed was running fine. I've put together a free guide called the 7 Structural Leaks Costing Clinics £5,000 to £20,000 per month. It maps all 7 with a diagnostic question at the end of each, so you can check your own clinic against them. Links in the description. It's free, no catch. One last thing before you go, I'm curious, what's your current no-show rate? And what's your best guess at what it's costing you per month? Leave it in the comments. I'll reply to as many as I can. and if there's a pattern in what people are saying. I'll cover it in a future video.